Just want to congratulate Brady Rawlings on a magnificent career. He's going to leave a legacy at our football club that's going to last for a very long time. He's a guy that, when I think of selflessness, I think of Brady. His football, his life is all about everyone else, not himself. I remember him saying to me one day, after he won his first or second Syd Barker Medal, excuse me, I'm not going to cry, but he said something along the lines of, if I'm winning best and fairest as a tagger, we're not succeeding as a club. And I thought straight away, well, there's a guy who doesn't care about individual awards. All he worries about is what happens with the team. And I know we say this about a lot of players, and sometimes we're probably 90% right that they are a selfless player, but I've got no doubt in Brady's case it's 100% right. First, I just want to make a couple of presentations, one from the footy club, which is over here. This is a gold watch, or could be from Bali, I'm not sure, but so on behalf of the footy club, I'd just like to present this to Brady on a magnificent career. And we've got a couple more. For those who know Brady well, you know that he's an absolute cricket tragic. He's the type of bloke that will get up at 3 in the morning to watch Canada versus Kenya. And his favourite cricketer of all time is our #1 ticket holder, Ricky Ponting. And Ricky, I spoke to a couple of weeks ago, and he would love to have been here tonight, but instead, I think Brady will probably appreciate this more. He's sent down one of his personal bats that he used in the last century he made for Australia, with a lovely note on the bat. And also one of his own shirts signed by the whole of the Australian cricket team. That's the sort of regard that Brady's held in. And on behalf of everyone here, mate, congratulations on a magnificent career. You're going to be sorely missed.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I guess I've got a lot of people to thank over the journey of 13 years of playing at this great club. I think, first of all, the coaches that I've had, lucky enough to play under Dennis Pagan for 4 years, and it taught me so much about how much you need to really want it to succeed, and I did it pretty hard there for a few years, but I think in the end it probably got me through to 13 years, because I probably realised within myself how much I wanted to succeed. Once Dean Laidley took over, he just had a belief in me that I probably hadn't felt as much before, and I'd really like to thank him for playing for 6.5 years under Dean. He was sensational, and just to have the confidence from the coach to back in every week to know you're going to do your role was something I always craved, and something I wanted from Dennis, but I was probably able to do that more so under Dean. Then Croc took over for the rest of that year, and to be honest, I was speaking to Simo and thought that once we had a change of coach, and he might go for a bit more youth, and I was wondering whether Croc would come in and give me a tap on the shoulder, but started playing me a little bit more in a defensive role in the back line, and then once Brad's come, I feel like I've probably learnt more in footy in the last 2 years than what I probably have in the previous 11. So look forward to continue to work with Brad over the years. So thanks to all my coaches. I guess, well, not a guess, I know I really want to thank my teammates over the years. I've got some sensational mates out of football, and I know they're going to be the mates for life, and I don't want to name them all because I think I've got a fair few of them here at this club, but probably the guys that I've learnt so much from over the years and used as role models, and I think the guys that come into this club as first or second years can really look at the guys within the club to learn from. And you look at Drew and Boomer and guys like that, and Wellesley and Andrew Swallow, you can get a lot out of these guys and see what they do and how they go about things. And for me, when I was starting, it was John Blakey, and it was Glenn Archer, Anthony Stevens, Adam Simpson. So really like to thank all my teammates over the years, and got great satisfaction in playing alongside so many guys that I value so highly. And if they were to say that they like playing with me, that was enough for me. So thanks for all my players and all my teammates. To the footy club, there's so many people involved, and I think what makes this club such a great place is the people that's involved within the club. I've absolutely loved North Melbourne from the day I walked through the doors, and I think anyone who buys into the culture of this club just wants to see the place succeed and see the guys that are coming through now, and I really believe that we can have success in the coming years. And but to the club and all the supporters, all the volunteers, I think you guys are the people that make this club tick. So thanks very much. And lastly, to my family, Leah, my wife, my parents are here tonight. Thanks for all your support over the years. It's great to see you here tonight, and all Leah's family as well. So thanks very much for coming, and have a good night.